My name's S. Rob. I'd like to talk about something I think people are still confused about, and that is fairies and angels. I would like to tell you now, hopefully, and you'll all remember, fairies are not angels. No. Fairies, angels, different things. Now, one of the easiest ways to explain this is that the idea of fairies with wings was created by Shakespeare, basically. In reality, fairy sightings don't have fairies with wings. What you tend to see is more like the folklore. Very short figures, nearly always male, okay, wearing green or red, dressed in things that to us look very, very old costume. And that is what fairies actually look like. But what the angels look like, well, this is the problem. At the higher level, the highest level you can find, they don't really look particularly human. Ones with four faces, maybe one of a man, one of a lion, one of an ox, one of an eagle, with many sets of wings, perhaps. Other ones just look like a big circle of light. And then there's other ones that have three sets of wings, and one that fly, one that cover the feet, one that cover up the face, and supposed to be reptilian underneath, but you can't see them because they're so close to God, they can't look upon God's face, so they have the large wings there. But of course, the other ones, the ones at the lower two levels, actually do look like humans with wings. If you do see one, however, don't expect, if you get a really good look at it, for it to look particularly tough. The fact of the matter is, the hard fact of the matter is, they are much tougher than us and incredibly beautiful. Okay, I've actually seen one before. It was a Malacan, probably my guardian angel or one of them. Because we do have angels near us. And it looked about 60% female, 40% male. It had a beautiful line which it had of its body. It had wings. The thing was, though, it looked absolutely beautiful. Bearing in mind, basically, you would have to be looking at one of the best looking supermodels on the planet to find anything that would approach this. That's how beautiful it was. And not just that, but I was told that it was incredibly tough and strong, and that in comparison we were weak. And it said that because it could see that it didn't look to us, to our eyes, weak. Our eyes strong. It looked quite weak to what we see. Okay. See, this is the problem. We are to angels what trolls are to us. Won't get into whether you believe trolls exist or not, in folklore. But basically, whether it's thought or whatever it is, a troll is a human version where we created an ugly version of us using stone. Where we created this really big, ugly thing, version of us using stone, and we call it a troll. That is what we are to angels, okay? We're the ugly stone version. I know this is tough to hear, but we're the ugly stone version of angels, okay? So, we're the homely ones. We're not the good-looking ones of the bunch. We're actually the ones that aren't very good-looking, that look a bit misshapen. Yes, yes, that is a little bit uncomfortable, isn't it? And even those who look and you think, yes, I look so good-looking, next to these things, you look like an arse, like a pig's behind. You look absolutely terrible. But that's it, because this is just the way we are, okay? That's the way we were built. We're made to be solid and to function in the material world. They're not really solid unless they really want to be. And I think that's what they mean by strong, is then you can't hurt them, okay? But I wasn't threatened by it. Didn't feel threatened at all. It was probably there to protect me, and like I said, that's what it looked like. And that's what they all tend to look like. They tend to look, the ones that you see at our level, they tend to be very good looking, very thin, and like I said, not male or female. Like I said, the one I saw was more female than male, but wasn't really either. And quite androgynous looking. And as I said, was very good looking, a very handsome species, which, like I said, it's that thing, isn't it? You tend to think they're really good-looking people. You tend to assign positive traits to them. But you tend to assign the traits of toughness to ugly people. You know what I mean? Because they've got less to lose. You got some really ugly-looking guy, you're thinking, this guy's probably going to be tough because he's got nothing to lose in a fight. He's already an ugly-looking bastard. There's nothing going to happen to him. And that's basically the situation that we're in. We're the ugly-looking bastard, and these things are beautiful-looking. But not a fairy. Okay? But we also have to be careful because sometimes things that are demonic or a shapeshifter will show itself in these forms, okay? But like I said, fairies and angels, not the same thing, okay? Another thing is that some people thought that fairies are earth spirits. Now that means you're talking a different system altogether. We're talking this system exists, but we're talking something which represents some part of nature to some extent. But you could go the other way and we could say that they are quite simply demonic, that it's a type of demon, which makes quite a lot of sense within that system. If you classify things into good and bad, most things fall into bad because very few things are wholly good. If you can find anything wholly good, you've done very well, because it's very difficult to find anything like that. So most things in that system turn into demonic. Demonic becomes the other, becomes like good or something else, and they all fall into the something else category. But like I said, angels and fairies are not the same thing. I hope I've cleared that up for you now. I hope you understand that.